Happy day, Bookies. We are taking a look to see what is in store for you for the month of September. If you're new here, sit down and act like you've been here. Sit down and act like you've been here. And if you're returning, hello, friends. So, Cancer, this month's and your monthly reading last month, that motherfucker was up. I think it's at like 250,000 views, which is new for me. So thank you for that. But let me know what you think about this flow for your monthly reading. It's going to be a little different this month, okay? So the overall theme, the lesson that you're meant to learn, the thing that you should keep in mind for the month of September, the wall obstacles and hollow bone teachability. If there is any particular area in your life, Cancer, where you kind of feel like you are constantly bumping your head or things are just not happening the way that you would like for them to, when you would like for them to, definitely do pause. And that's where you want to seek guidance. So for me, I don't think I have any Cancer in my chart, but for me personally, even now, I want to talk to my neighbor because we haven't spoken in months and we kind of had just like a breakdown in communication. I want to talk to her, but I'm not going to go over there and ring her fucking doorbell. I'm going to talk to my therapist about it first. What do you think? Am I wrong? Am I right? How should I approach this? You know what I'm saying? Where if you don't know what to do or you've been struggling and it's not quite been able to go your way, then you definitely would want to find an opportunity for you to get clarity on it, for you to learn how to do something differently. There are tons of TED Talks. There are lots of life coaches, lots of career coaches, lots of business consultants, lots of tarot readers. Hello. But I don't care who you go to get the clarity or how you get the clarity or what you read or watch or learn or what have you. But the only way you're going to be able to move past this experience of being stuck and not being able to like bridge the gap or get over this little hurdle in your life is by asking for help and for support. I kind of don't want to pull these cards, but I will. So week number 1, we have the Ace of Swords. You can expect to get clarity on things that need to change or clarity on what the next level of transition or transformation is supposed to be in your life. Clarity sometimes can come. It could just be hearing me say something to you in a reading and then it just clicks, right? Or your sister calls and says, Cancer, today I learned that in 6 weeks you can get a certification as an IT coder and then get a job with Microsoft. Clarity. You know what I'm saying? Where you are going to, why is this card in here? Why are these cards in here? You are going to be getting some sort of clarity here in week number 1, and you are meant to take action with that. What reading did these come from? I want to say the Pisces reading. Check in with that one. But clarity is coming for you week number 1. New ideas, new awakenings, new epiphanies, new everything. So with the Crow transition, which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the Crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change. So then what you can actually expect in week number 1, Cancer, is clarity that it is time to go ahead and do something. Sudden arguments, suddenly finding out that you're about to get laid off, suddenly having anything happen where it's asking you, what are you gonna do about it, is the signal. That's the clarity. Week number 2, we have the Page of Wands. So you may be ready to go ahead and take some action on something that you've been delayed about. You may be finding yourself moving on from others. Like, change is always difficult for someone. Whether it's difficult for you, it's difficult for others. Keita Marie and I actually in Stars and Cards, we were talking about, maybe we weren't, maybe that was a side conversation, I don't know. Anyway, we kind of talked about the experience that we each had when we decided to move away from our hometowns and move to new states. And my grandma had to get back surgery. My grandma was like, oh my God, if we would have never left, this would have never happened. Like, girl, what? My mom told me I was just like my dad. My dad's a crackhead, by the way. It's insane. Like, where people will say and do all sorts of things because they feel that you taking action toward your goals or your dreams or your ambitions is like some sort of a personal attack from you to them. Ignore that shit. Lightness, hummingbird. It's time for you to pursue your dreams with determination. By doing this, you will make them reality. Joy is just around the corner, but you have to believe that it's possible to manifest your vision. Stop doubting and waiting. Something about what you're learning in the first week of September, Cancer, is going to be the thing to really kind of light the fire under your tail to get you to move forward. So the Strength card is what it's giving for week number 3. With all things, especially as we start talking about new beginnings and new opportunities and new mindsets and just new, there is, like, you hit a point, I forgot who else, maybe it was Libra, where I was telling them that what ends up happening is usually when you're approaching like the 1 month mark of doing something different or doing something new or just changing, you hit that point where you're like, what the fuck am I doing? What convinced me to do this? Why am I doing this? Have I lost my motherfucking mind? Doubt sinks in. You are going to have to know that if you decided to do something, or if an opportunity was presented to you, if you got the job, if you won the lottery, if you got the record deal, like whatever the fuck, that is the confirmation that you're supposed to keep moving forward. Know that in any given moment, you know, I'm thinking about like the Wizard of Oz and how the lion was scary as a motherfucker. Scary little something, where he was very, very fearful of everything, but people expected him to have courage. And he realized that courage genuinely was just doing the thing anyway. I keep telling people, I asked one of my clients the other day, I was like, you think I don't be scared when I'm doing these readings? And she was like, no. I show up anyway, because I know that what I have to offer for some people feel like what I do is a scam. Some people feel like I'm a burn in hell. Some people feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. Some people find a lot of value in what I do. Other people come to me and get more value from me, and then they change their lives. I'm showing up for the people that find my existence, my presence, my gift, and my everything valuable. Where I know that what I'm giving them, what I've learned, the knowledge that I have, and so on and so forth, it has value, and people are not going to be able to receive that value if I don't show up and give it to them. Or show up and give it to them and tell them, I have something that's more valuable for you. And on that note, you can hit the link below in bio or description box to book a reading, a life coaching session, or what have you. But week number 3, you are going to have to show up even though you're worried, scared, feeling like you're an imposter or what have you. Well, communication. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from the heart, bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It's important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. It's also important for you to live your truth with those same things. And then week number 4, we got the 7 of Pentacles and the Zebra, open-mindedness. Week number 4, you may find yourself reaping in some sort of blessing here, or all of the work and dedication and showing up and making decisions and learning new things and finding other ways to overcome your obstacles really pays off for you. You may be getting a bonus from work. You may be getting a promotion. You may be getting a raise. Something's happening. Something's coming in here where you are able to like get tangible proof that what you're doing pays off, or something is literally paying off. Zebra, open-mindedness. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and a new way of resolving problems. For those of you where you run businesses, you may get some new idea about how you can run that business, or how you can structure your social media account, or whatever the fuck you do. You know what you do. And congratulations to you on that. Do it. Big happy changes. Precious time. Don't delay, like, taking action this month at all, Cancer. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So that is what I have for you. I hope you have a fantastic September, Cancer. That's it. Love you. Bye.